suspect, suspect, felony, felony, involuntary manslaughter, involuntary manslaughter, child cruelty, child cruelty, death penalty, death penalty. The 14-year-old Georgia school shooting suspect and his father appeared in court facing murder charges. Colt Gray is accused of killing 2 students and 2 teachers, as well as injuring 9 others Wednesday at Appalachia High School in Winder, Georgia, and faces up to life in prison on 4 felony murder charges. Colin Gray allowed his son, who lived with him, to possess a weapon, even though he knew the teen was a threat to himself and others, investigators said. The senior Gray faces up to 180 years in prison on charges of second-degree murder, involuntary manslaughter, and child cruelty. The judge reversed his initial statement that the younger Gray could face the death penalty. Mosquito, mosquito, equine, equine, encephalitis, encephalitis, dawn, dawn, dusk, dusk, repellent, repellent, standing water, standing water, adoption, adoption, would be, limbo, limbo. Roll down your sleeves. Mosquito season is expanding. Warmer temperatures are keeping the biting bugs around deep into autumn, along with concerns about West Nile virus and Eastern equine encephalitis, mosquito-transmitted illnesses that are potentially deadly. To protect yourself, stay inside at dawn and dusk when the flying pests are especially active, apply insect repellent, install window and door screens, regularly drain standing water in your yard, and wear long sleeves, pants, and socks, public health experts advise. China stops foreign adoptions, ending a complicated chapter. Beijing said the move was in line with international trends, as more countries have limited such adoptions. Many would-be adoptive families were left in limbo. Compatible, compatible, contend, contend, slump, slump, signature, signature. Apple introduced a new generation of AI-forward iPhones. New Apple Intelligence tools include an improved Siri voice assistant, as well as text generation and photo editing capabilities, and will be compatible with the new iPhone 16 and the iPhone 15 Pro. Apple, which announced most of the AI functions in June, is contending with slumping sales of its signature product. Unlike its competitors, Apple hasn't spent big on AI, relying instead on external partnerships with the most advanced AI players. Contrast, contrast, advocate, advocate, pin, pin, fade, fade, disruption, disruption, spawn, spawn. Kamala Harris and Donald Trump are expected to draw contrasts with each other at tonight's presidential debate. For the vice president, the event is a chance to advocate for her economic agenda, introduce herself to voters, and reassure Americans that she's ready to take on the White House. A top objective for the former president is to keep the debate focused on high inflation during Biden's presidency and anxieties over the U.S.-Mexico border, pinning Harris to the current president's policies, his aides say. The inflation-adjusted median household income in the U.S. last year was $80,610, up 4% from an estimated $77,540 in 2022, according to the Census Bureau. That's the first rise since COVID-19 struck. Fading pandemic-era disruptions, a strong job market that only recently started to cool, and easing inflation helped spawn the increase.